Talking about the Wall of Fire Fantasy on part 5 now, and I feel the Wall of Fire Fantasy is basically on fire. There's multiple different. Not only are there different races and speak different kind of life forms living on fire, but also the humans on fire are also, and the main language spoken on fire is Phi. It's a language written, very old ancient language written in Phi's at the beginning dawn of Phi's history, civilization. Now pretty much everyone on Phi is fluent in speaking the language of Phi. But there are other languages spoken, such as Stratican, Mertian, and Stone Speak, and Giant Speak as well. But however, Phi is the most common language, and is commonly written in all ancient texts. And is commonly written in all ancient texts on Phi. From Phi's own book of from Phi's old from what would basically be the equivalent of the Phi's equivalent of the Bible, the book of Ilkar, a book foretelling of the ancient prophecies of the of Phi's civilizations in its creation in the universe, in the history and its civilization, and as well as the chronicles of Phi, as well as the Phi chronicles. Scrolls that have been prophesize the future of Phi, prophesize events throughout Phi's history. The Phi chronicles being the main source of chronicles of Phi's history. So in Phi's history, the history of Phi is surrounded in myths and legends from throughout the universe. So yeah. And with Phi, another thing with Phi is that the planet Phi also orbits 8 other planets. The other planets in the Phi system would be a planet called Dargar, a planet inhabited by the Dargarians, who basically who live on who basically also live on some Phi colony worlds as well. However, the Dargarians and the people of Phi do not. They have a long complicated history between one another. For Dargarians usually on since became on more friendly terms with Phi. Their history wasn't very friendly at first. In fact, the Dargarians actually invaded Phi and nearly tried to conquer it for themselves until, however, Phi's inhabitants were up against the Dargarians. Another world in the Phi system is a planet called Talon. Now, Talon is a home of the Talonians. The Talonians are basically an avian race, so